want to talk to you about a term that is used so often, and that's independent living. But what does independent living really mean? For some people, it might mean living truly independently, meaning they don't need any sort of help or care on a daily or weekly basis. They live independent from those services. In fact, maybe they're still very active and healthy and so forth. For others, independent living may be more about really just avoiding the nursing home. You'll see ads in the paper for assisted living communities in places that say, we'll help you remain independent. And really what that means is there is going to be some level of dependence. That staff is going to provide help with your bathing or eating or dressing or what have you. But you're independent in the sense that you're not in a 24-hour care nursing home type of environment. And you'll even hear people say, I can stay in my home and remain independent. But we all know that there have been people who have stayed in their home, but it's been far from an independent situation. There's, again, a lot of dependence that's required to keep that person there, whether it's family members or paid caregivers or usually both. And so for some people, though, they think that just living in their home represents independence, when in fact it may not be a very independent situation. So I guess my point is, there's all this terminology out there, and it can be so confusing. And the phrase independent living is just one of those things. But I would just encourage you to really think about, if you're considering senior living for yourself or trying to decide whether to be in your own home or what have you, or if you're a family member or an advisor helping somebody else, I think it's really important to consider, what does independent living really mean? And what does that mean to you? And not just now, but in the future, what would you want that to look like?